Hey guys, Patrick here, and welcome to round 2 of the Myrtle Beach Invitational at the Princes Jules Golf Course. Let's go ahead and get started into the round. This is commentary after the fact, so I don't remember much about this second round, but I know it was pretty good, so about on par with my first round.
And with that, your round has begun. Have a good one. Sweet. Second shot here on the first.
So there's a little bit more wind today, but, you know, that's okay. Anything less than 10 miles an hour wind speed is okay for me, so I feel pretty comfortable. And there, we just didn't get our distance control right, so I should have hit a 100% shot when it takes so much distance off when it's just, you know, less than 5%. So when it's like 95% compared to 100%.
Now that one could have used a bit more pace. Here we go. This is for par.
And same with that putt, just a little short, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
And that's never good, opening up with the bogey, so
Par currently.
yeah, you'd be surprised. I hopefully come back from that little slump, so I'm pretty sure I do.
Oh, looking good off the tee.
But I'm pretty sure I was thinking about just kind of giving up right here and just taking a break and coming back,
On me. Sorry about that.
especially after that poor drive. But we're only in the light rough, so it only takes off, you know, 90 to 95, you know, 5 to 10% of your distance. And we weren't going to make, you know, the green anyways in 2
Our third shot.
with this wind, so it's okay to play a nice little short shot for an approach shot on a third shot onto this par 5. So we're always trying to get birdies on par 5s again. Man, I'm doing way more practice shots this round than I did last round, I'm pretty sure. So that's why the video is a little sped up.
It's getting there. And a great effort on this hole to bounce back after the bogey on the last. Great work at the birdie. And after that, when you're sitting at 7 under, you get a left to right breeze on this hole.
That's what we wanted last hole, which is a birdie to come back from a bogey, so I feel good about that.
This one's headed to the fairway, I think. And here's your second shot on the third.
Yeah, and I guess I could have used driver on this hole, but look at that pin location, man. It's really tucked in that corner. So going at it with a driver at this pin location is kind of not the smartest. There we go. A perfect pitch shot that just bounced on the fringe. So that was a little lucky. But a pretty short putt here that we hopefully make.
Oh, man. And here we go.
Ah, man, and that just...
All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. 7 under for the round.
There was no excuses with that one. I'm pretty sure I got the distance right on that one. Just a little bit too much to the right. So that happens. And there we go. We kind of got a roll off the backstop.
8 under par for the day. If you think this.
So that was a lucky roll back into only 12 feet away from the hole. So this is makeable. I always have confidence, especially if it's flat enough, you know.
This one's on a good line. And count it. That's
Ooh, and when it turns like that, you never know. So I just kind of speed up the putt just
Okay,
so
careful of the headwind out there.
I don't get a heart attack anticipating if it goes in or in or not. I'm just like, let me be done with this hole after putting. So luckily it went in there.
Oh, this was dropping fairway for sure.
So we're starting to feel better about this round.
And this one's around 110 yards.
I got lucky that it stayed in the fairway. So here I'm not quite sure about, wind versus elevation, which has a bigger impact, which I'm pretty sure it's wind. But I always have to second guess myself or like check, And
Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. And you have
luckily we got a roll out of the rough there, or out of the fringe, I couldn't tell, but that one rolled a ton. Man, it's just unfortunate there. I aimed a little bit too much to the left.
We're moving on.
8 under for the round.
A little uneven.
In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Good gracious, you tattooed that drive. Okay.
There we go, almost 320 yards in the fairway. On a par 5, this is definitely an eagle hole. So let's see if we get this. This is going to be huge for the score. Perfect timing and
Nice, another green and rag. I'm liking it.
only 5 feet away. I don't think I could have done that much better. It rolled up right along the hole. I guess I could have read the green a little bit more to aim a little bit left, so it rolled in the hole, but still pretty happy about this location. And boom, there we go. First eagle of the round. That definitely erases that bogey that we got on the first hole, so I'm pretty happy.
And the wind will be a factor on this one, blowing right into our face. Something sounded a little bit off on that swing.
And unfortunately, that's the first bad drive of the day, so we're definitely not going to reach the green, unfortunate, for a par 4. So we're just going to have to play where we can get in the fairway and leave ourselves the best shot onto the green. So there we were super lucky. We hit a fast shot, and luckily that it was short, but it did not get in the rough again. So not the best hole so far, but still got to have the full confidence that I can land this one close and make a par and save it. So there I was adjusting the spin and the loft a little bit. So I'm still figuring out, what's better in certain situations. If I want to adjust the spin or if I want to adjust the loft. Guess that separates me from, Elite Tour. And not bad. We were just a little short on that one. I believe the wind was more wind. The wind affected it more than I anticipated, but not bad. It's still really flat here to get this putt.
That's in there for par. And you are currently 10 under par.
And we saved it.
Have fun here on this
Pretty
par
lucky
3.
there. And this is a back far pin location for this par 3. So with the wind, I'm just trying to hit the center of the green, and then I saw that the green curves a little bit. Oh, and we just hit a little far. So
All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say?
I really need to anticipate that I hit it 101% most of the times instead of 100%. But I still take this in a par 3 because we just missed that putt. But, I would say there's a good chance we make some of those putts sometimes, so I'm happy with Well, I'm not happy that I'm 6 feet away still on the second putt. Unfortunate. So I hate this, having to have like somewhat of a risky second putt on on a hole.
And that one
But
drops.
luckily we make those. So
And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment.
you gotta be really careful on those downhill putts. You really gotta take off some distance to make sure you don't have a terrible second putt if you miss it. It's a little fast, but not bad. Actually, it's, yeah. I thought it would only land in the light rough, but luckily we're not too far away here, so we can still hit the middle of the green, hopefully. Man, and that was just
There on that one.
horrible on that shot. I did not want it to be that short, but somehow it was fast, and that's what happened. It was just really short. So, but
Well done out of the bunker.
that was a fast sand shot there. I just wanted to kind of get it on the green now. I'm a little frustrated, but luckily this landed close enough, and we could still save par. I'm just thinking to myself, I just don't want any more bogeys this round, please. And luckily we make that one. So only one bogey so far. We're doing okay.
10th hole coming up.
I'm so happy where we're at. So we could still get, another eagle here. You never know. Those always a race.
This one's fairway
A couple of pars, and a bogey, eagle.
Well, turns out we didn't end up in the fairway,
So-
but hey, we're in this together.
Unfortunate, but we're still in the light rough, so we're still okay. We could still hit the green. Have a chance. So we have a lot of wind, and it is 38 feet downhill, so
A little too much to the right. We're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation.
but luckily we hit the green there.
This is for eagle.
And I was surprised how flat this is. So it's okay to be that far away, especially if it's this flat. There's a good chance here. You never know. Let's see.
Looking very nice.
Boom! And there's the second eagle of the round, boys. So,
One more look at that shot.
guys and gals. Whew. I mean, eagle's rare, but 2 eagles in a round, that's pretty good. This round would have been lightning if we just,
Careful out there, wind's going left to right on this one.
this would propel us to the top if there wasn't just a couple bogeys and some of those terrible par saves. But still, you can't think about the past. You just got to keep your focus and your plan for the rest of the holes. So,
Tee shots coming in for safe landing. Setting up about 115 yards out.
man, I love having distance on that driver to hit it over, 315 every time, because then it just leaves these nice, wedge shots onto the green. Let's see if we get this one close. So a little fast and a little too much power there, but
Sink this and you could go to 13 under for the day. Now come back. The only thing left to do is sink
man,
it
just
and get your par.
I really need to work on my distance control for putting. And especially that one was a little off too, but that last putt would have been in if I had the right distance and just wasn't a little short. So,
Wind blowing left to right on this hole.
but it's okay. So again, this really skinny par 4 here, where it's just way better to hit a 3-wood just to get in the fairway
Fairway.
compared to risking it with the driver with all that sand. So I'll take these 150-yard shots onto the green any day compared to a sandy one, obviously. All right, not bad, but that one did roll forever. I was like, why are these, you know, just because I'm not putting that much backspin on it. Because if you put a lot of backspin on it, especially with anything more than like 8-mile-an-hour winds, it has funky flight distances. So,
Okay, time to finish up.
that was so close to going in as well. It's just,
12 under is your current
it's
score.
okay.
That wind's blowing right into our face on this one.
So again, wind on this hole, I got to be careful about my spin. You got to be careful on everything. So I feel pretty comfortable with that distance and how much wind there is, especially if I hit 101% power. Should be pretty close, which it is.
Okay, we're on the green.
But still, that just spun out a little bit more than I was hoping. But still a good chance for birdie right here on this hole.
Going towards that hole. Ugh,
Man, and it's just,
drop this on in and you'll get a par.
it broke right on like the last half a square and just lipped out. So, but hopefully it's not only me that happens. That yeah, hopefully it's not only me that get lip outs like that. It's horrible.
Well, this drive's looking okay. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. Will that work for you? And this putt would take you
Yeah, and it ended up a little bit shorter than anticipated. So with the wedge game, you definitely have to be on point with the distance. And the wind definitely knocked that one down too, but there's no excuses. Should have gotten should have gotten closer, and then this is what happens on like a hilly putt where this, you know, I'm aggressive about the putt and then I just miss it a little bit, and then now we have a 5-foot. I mean, these putts I definitely make,
and in the hole.
but
12 under par after that hole.
it's always stressful having a risky second putt like that. So we're still 12 under, unfortunately, but
Tailwind blowing.
let's finish out strong here.
Oh, this tee shot should work. Okay, this is about 150.
Luckily, we're still in the fairway on that shot. So now we got an uphill lie, but the hole is still 10 feet below us. So I'm okay with that canceling each other out. So now I just had to worry about the wind.
I hope you dialed in a bit of backspin on this one.
And, oh, we did land it exactly where I was kind of anticipating, but
Setting up for our third shot.
it just bounced off the green, man. It was just really tough because I didn't want to be too short, and I just should have put spin on that one, but, you know, with this wind, the spin just kind of,
For your fourth shot.
you know, kills how I'm, you know, predicting my trajectory. So here now this is even more spin on this tough green, just kind of leads to a chip, but we're close enough to the green that I'm just going to putt it. And wow, we missed that one again. So
Feet away.
I'm just really hating myself right here. Obviously, distance control. When your nerves get to you, it's just, you just gotta breathe. I should have just taken a quick breather and come back. So now it's even a risky putt for bogey. So even again, unfortunate there. I'm just, man, like what? I'm four putting this? This is not ideal, especially for a tournament.
And that'll do nicely.
And even that one was a little risky.
10 under
So
for that one.
now we're back. That eagle is completely erased. So I'm thinking, man, we got to really birdie these last three holes to even have a chance to come back. So I don't know how, you know, after double bogey, let's see if I can clutch the rest of these holes to get back to my target score. Which is at least 12, you know. So and not a bad shot with that wind, and even though it was missed or, you know, pulled a little bit, it's still okay because it rolled back to the flat part of the green. So sometimes I plan that stuff out and sometimes I don't. Sometimes it just happens. So that leaves us a good chance.
Oh, come on, get in.
There we go.
And you're currently sitting at 11 under.
We didn't completely bounce back from that last hole, but we bounced back a little bit. So
Working with tailwind on this hole.
that gives me confidence, which is good going in the last couple holes.
Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. Oops, sorry about that. My bad.
And you can kind of wipe all that confidence away with that. So, but hope is not yet gone. I'm still hoping because we're still pretty close. And I just gotta aim for the middle of the green with my distance calculation here, and we should be fine because it's pretty flat. So confidence is okay, but we still got hope. So perfect shot right where I wanted to aim. So it's still rolled out a little bit, but that's okay because we're still in the flat part. So, man, even a bad drive like that, you know, if you're close enough to the hole, I've still got, you know, confidence back up a little bit.
Could be a good one. Let's keep
And
going.
boom, there we go. Second birdie in a row. We're back to 12. And we still have one hole left, so that's
On
good.
this one, the wind is picked up, going left to right.
But realistically, you know, I shouldn't even have made that double bogey.
Great swing.
Realistically, we should have been at 14 under right now, you know. One of those bogeys I wish I had back. I'm okay with the bogey, but that double bogey, man, if it, yeah, I guess I would be okay if it was just a bogey. So this is an awkward shot with that tree right in front of me. So I'm having to angle. I'm going to have to play a draw here. So I just had to hit a perfect shot. I'm a little frustrated. There's a tree in front of me. But boom, look at that. That draw is playing out perfectly. And look how much it rolled
This, and you could go to 13.
straight on the edge of the green and straight towards that hole on a flat part of the hole. So, man, I would say that was my best shot. Well, yeah, that's the best shot of the round right there. Turn that into a highlight, guys. Well, only if I make this, you know. Let's see.
Putt appears to be online.
And there we go, right edge of the cup.
Down, and we're done here.
We made it. 3 birdies in a row after a double bogey.
And ending things off.
I wonder how many people could say they've done that before.
That I say goodbye.
And with 2 eagles in a round. So, yeah, it was like a one-of-a-kind round, 6 under. Not the best as the first round. So, it was okay. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in to round 2. We'll see how round 3 and 4 goes. And if they're good enough for me to upload, I will. So I appreciate everyone watching, and hopefully my tips have given better insight into the round and help you guys if you're in any of these TGC Tour tournaments. And see you guys next time. Thanks.